This is all about setting the stage, cultivating the stage in such a way where we can build relationships, build a network, build the hub, the partnerships, the joint ventures, the interaction between all facets to make it really happen. That's what it's all about, and that's what we did.
We need good governance, and by good governance we mean that we need viable communities where they have an effective leadership.
The way of doing business last 100 years is not working for First Nation people.
Allowing and waiting for government to come up with the solutions is something that has taken place since the creation of the Indian Act, and that's 1876. And we're in 2010 now.
There has to be legislative change, policy change, practices has changed to make sure that from here on we benefit from whatever happens on our homelands.
The days of First Nations people not being involved in any kind of development that's happening in their territory is over. Our people have said they want to be involved. They want to have give consent to whatever happens.
It all comes down to understanding that whatever you wish to achieve in life, you have to put yourself in the position that you're already there. Do what's right now, and the future definitely will take care of itself.
Hi there, and ho there, and hey there, ladies and gentlemen! Yay! All right, thank you. Well, anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I am Kermit the Frog here, and we're going to have a wonderful presentation for you guys here today here.
Anishinaabe Nation is a political organization. It represents 49 First Nations. And if we're talking about Section 35 of the Canadian Constitution, there are 50 First Nations. It covers 2/3 of Ontario, 210,000 square miles, 55 million hectares, and it's 6% land mass of Canada. We have 7 tribal councils within Anishinaabe. Matawa is one of them. Each of those tribal areas have their priorities. Each of them have significant expertise in some area. Matawa, because of Ring of Fire, they're focusing a lot on lands and resources, resource development. They're looking at how to maximize benefits for our people. Because when you look at our situation in terms of the World Index for Living Conditions, Canada as a whole is probably around number 4. My communities are around 63, equivalent to third world conditions. That has to change, and we'll make sure it changes, and we'll make sure we do whatever it takes to bring that change about.
Well, we've been excluded historically. Mineral development is the largest Aboriginal employer in Canada. It's an aging workforce within Canada, which means naturally with the youngest population growth, I think 6 times the national growth rate, would be an ideal fit for our communities. We are on lands that are, of course, being sought after, and we know what happens when it doesn't go so well, so we want to start preparing for how we create success and start making a plan for the young people to engage this industry.
We have to make sure that the governments, Canada and Ontario, respect our Aboriginal treaty rights. Our position as First Nation leadership is that there must be consent.
I see the delegates at this conference talking about needing to ensure that they have consent. They provide consent to the kind of development that's going to see them economically prosper and benefit from the traditional territories.
So what we're saying then is that without consent, there'll be no activity in any part of NAN.
I believe that we can all work together. We can all prosper together.
I think there's a big opportunity out there today for First Nations and mineral exploration or any natural resource company to work together towards a common goal. I think our common goal is to have some settlement regarding land issues around Ontario, and I think that we'd be better served by coming together as a common group and then going and meeting government as a united force.
We are out to make a contribution, but not just for our own First Nations, for Northern Ontario as a whole and for the Canada as a whole. We are on the verge of creating wealth. We are on the verge of creating wealth. That's what it's all about. And I'm glad to be here and be a part of it.